Good morning. This is the running jackal running towards the summit of Little Mount Doug. I've got a couple of GPS tracks on this one. I'm going to have two sets of data to check. One is the Runkeeper app, which I'm using for the audio feedback of my pace and my time. And my other app is the Gaia paid app. But I'm still not sure if I really like. But I'm using it just to learn more about GPS altogether and different ways of solving the mysteries of time and distance. So this is around by the Mount Douglas Glendenning spot at the back of Mount Doug. I guess it would be the southwest end of the mountain. Just finished listening to a couple of very interesting, one podcast with three very interesting parts. See if I can remember them. The first one was about, 16 minutes to K. 8 minutes, 7 seconds. Yeah, 1 minute, 7 seconds behind my 7-minute pace. And I'll be happy to stay at 8-minute pace because I'm going to have the downhill side of this run to make up my time. It's interesting to do that using the average pace, and it's quite reassuring when you start hearing the numbers counting down. I'm feeling a little lazy today. I just took out my camera to start recording, and here's where we've got to. I'm going to use my voice recorder for later, once I have to do some scrambling. But I've asked the Gear GPS to guide me to the summit of Little Mount Doug. The neat thing about it is it calculates my average pace and predicts how long it's going to take me to get there. I'm thinking it was going to tell me to go this way because I'm heading for the summit of one of those bumps up there, and I think this one is due south of Little Mount Doug. Yeah. Yep. I'm on the west quadrant, heading, I guess now I'm going northeast. Very soon I'm going to have to hike. Yep, I think that hill over there is the son of Little Mount Doug. That's a big arbutus on a small bump. I'll see if I can get to it. But up this section, it's a little steep to be running at this stage of the day. Nope, I'm wrong. Little Mount Doug is on that side. That is a lower summit or a lower lookout spot on Big Mount Doug. You can clearly see the saddle between the two mountains. Anyway, I'm just going to stop this recording when I get to the gold mine, and then I'll grab the voice recorder. So this is the running jackal finishing off his warm-up to the summit of Little Mount Doug from the cave. And that's just about half arm's length. So it's misty today, so the view isn't quite as spectacular, but you can see that I missed daybreak by about 40 minutes. There's a nice arch of cloud there. I don't know if that's going to show up. And there is the famous little arbutus tree. Now if I'm smart, I can do a little bit more video here without dropping the camera. But you've seen this one without the fog, without the mist I should say. Hopefully the lens is clean. So I'm going to have two versions of audio on this particular section. I still have the voice recorder going and the audio from the movie camera, so I can be playing with those things this afternoon. But we are expecting a delivery of wood. I've forgotten where I'm heading now. This is the main descent from Mount Doug, from Little Mount Doug. That's right. Now this gets a little bit treacherous, but this is where my average pace would be very, very bad. It's probably 10 or 11 minutes a kilometre. And then if I continued at this pace for a whole kilometre, it'd be more like 13 minutes per kilometre. But luckily there's always a bit of running in each of the splits. Yep. So this will take me back to the saddle, and then I should head for home, as I have a long, long run booked for tomorrow with Sandy, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm saving some energy for her tomorrow. We're going to run 2 Royal Roads from the pub. That way we can guarantee a 6-kilometre run each way. I mean a 3-kilometre run each way from the pub to the park, and then I can almost guarantee a nice loop with a little bit of wiggling in the middle for the Royal Roads property. I'm sure Dan and I have done close to 3-hour runs there without doing double loops of things. So that's going to be fun. I hope the weather's like this or better. I think the secret for tomorrow is to start off with the run in very, very slow and gentle, just to warm up the body, and then once we hit the technical stuff, should no longer have any aches or pains. I'll get back to you, the video guys, later.